Like the video and subscribe right now, and this pupper will give you a kiss. A man at Target took my returned item. His fingernails were painted pink. I have no disgust for him or any like him. I grieve for him and prayed for him as I left. I grieve for all those who are lost in sin and in need of a savior. Their eternity is bleak without Christ. A teacher battling cancer ran out of sick days, so school employees showered him with this. What if, hear me out, we didn't have a system that required a person battling cancer to rely on the generosity of their colleagues for sick days? Dude steals total of $275,000 from parents to pay for sessions with cam girl, end up murdering his entire family. Turns out another ducking girl I like has a boyfriend. I was talking to this cute Asian girl I work with, and she told me she's going to Aruba next weekend. I asked her who she was going with, and she said a guy who works with me, then followed it up with he's my boyfriend. I kinda went limp for a second and dropped the plate I was holding. There were so many thoughts running through my head that I couldn't even say anything besides sorry. I went back to the break room, tears flowing down my face. My manager noticed this and asked what's wrong. I had to lie to her and say family troubles that I wasn't comfortable talking about. It wasn't just sadness I was feeling. I was just about ready to scream in anger. Why does this keep ducking happening to me? I wanted to tell. I kid you not, I was just about ready to walk out of there and never come back. I definitely didn't feel like seeing her gorgeous face knowing another man gets to enjoy it to its fullest, and I'm once again forced to watch from the sidelines. He gets to go out with her every day. He gets to have Shreks with her. He has everything I want, just because he happened to be in the right place at the right time. It's not ducking fair. Welp, guess since I have the day off tomorrow I'll drown my sorrows in booze. Again. Just turned 18 and bought myself a 488. What you doing? Not lying on Twitter. A married woman who wakes up after 6 o'clock is a lazy wife. Period. A married woman must wake up before 6 o'clock, sweep the yard, make breakfast, clean the house, take out the trash bin, cook and do laundry. When the husband wakes up at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, everything must be prepared. Woman accused of decapitating her lover attacks her own lawyer in court. Hey, you're not very tall, to be honest. Why include it in your bio? I'm right because it's like the first thing people asks. So save them the time. Oh well, you aren't tall enough for me, sorry. Jesus ducking Christ, you aren't hot enough to have this shit of a personality. My boyfriend and I made a list of people we could have Shreks with if we ever got the chance. He chose Margot Robbie, Charlize Theron and Scarlett Johansson. I chose my daughter's biology teacher, the barista at Starbucks, and his younger brother. If you smoke marinara, feel free to unfriend me. I only smoke mozzarella. Tripping my balls on some ranch right now. This is the most American tweet of all time. One of the people injured in a mass shooting this week told Gavin Newsom he was trying to get out of the hospital as soon as possible because he couldn't afford the medical bill. Just curious, how do you and my man know each other? Who's your man? Oh, I don't know him like that girl. Did he message you? I don't think so. Oh okay, I just saw you all follow each other last night. Babe, you are too ducking beautiful to ever have to worry about your man reaching out to other women. Thank you. It's cause I cheated, so I wanted to know if he was getting even or whatnot. Are you actually Russian? Yes. Wow. Do you have like a thick accent? Not really. I've been told I have an accent, but it's hard to identify. Do you currently live in Russia? Yes. Wow. That's pretty cool. Why are you surprised? Because most people around the world move to the United States. LMAO. No. Most people around the world live in their homelands. British gas owner Centrica reports record annual profits of £2.8 billion last year, up 7-fold from £392 million in 2021. Good for them, I guess. Pensioner, 87. Who died from hypothermia told GP she couldn't afford heating. Sat through a horrible job interview for an hour, then the guy was like, by the way, this only pays 30,000, so if you're looking for a job that pays better, look elsewhere. So I said, okay I will. Then he was like, wait no Mayo, this was hours ago and I still feel incredible. Streamer gets banned on Twitch after appearing to run over a dog while being distracted by her phone. Parents at Rising Star Elementary, Texas, want answers after the principal left his gun in the bathroom and a 3rd grade student was sent by a teacher to check if it was a real gun. Kind reminder, the X chromosome contains 1098 genes. The Y chromosome has only 78 genes. The X chromosome is over 5 times larger than the Y. It's science. Female are superior. By far. Hence hundreds of years of chauvinism to try suppress her. Good night. Onions have more DNA than humans. Today, nobody showed up to my 8:15 AM class. 0 students of about 40. Sitting in the empty room. I email them, trying to disguise my hurt feelings. 2 minutes later, I get a reply. Professor, we think you might be in the wrong room. So anyway, off I go to live in a hole forever. My wife really wants me to mention that I was sleep deprived because I got up at 4 AM to play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends in Australia. Born to Ride. Donald J. Trump. A metal detectorist is suing the FBI, claiming he alerted them to 7 tons of Civil War era gold, and they took it away in a secret overnight dig. Treasure hunter Dennis Perida, owner of Finders Keepers, talks about the FBI's 2018 dig for Civil War era gold in an interview at his office in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. If you use facial recognition for anything, the government has your face lol. Wait until you find out about driver licenses. Guys are paying $10,000 to become real men at warrior camps. Macho programs promise self-fulfillment through hardcore military-style training. But are they just a fix for an epidemic of male loneliness? Corgi-sized meteor as heavy as 4 baby elephants hit Texas, NASA. They think that women YouTubers can't go to heaven because men masturbate over them. This is crazy. Rubbed one out for them, now no one goes to heaven. Your before and after weight loss photos are fueling fat phobia. M. Smith. Plus size blogger and model. Criminal caught after cutting off 37 man buns in one day, claims he was doing the Lord's work. This fossil cannot possibly be 280 million years old considering the fact that the Earth is only 4 to 6,000 years old. These fossils were created from the worldwide flood about 4,000 years ago. Fact. YouTube pastor waited 4 years for his girlfriend to turn 18 and propose. Finally 18. I can't describe with words what you mean to me and what kind of person you are. You have been my best friend for 4 years. You are my girlfriend that I love, appreciate, respect. Each large muscle of a bodybuilder represents a language he didn't learn, a poem he didn't read, a fun fact he never memorized. Thucydides said that the society that separates its scholars from its warriors will have its thinking done by cowards and its fighting by fools. However, you appear to be both a fool and a coward. Keanu Reeves would totally shit himself if anyone actually tried to kill him, let alone thousands of evil hitmen. He's just a makeup wearing salesman. And what he's selling are lies. Violence isn't Shrexy. Death isn't easy. And karma won't get you. Keanu, try selling truth. She fled the war in Ukraine, but failed to find a safe haven in San Francisco Middle School. 13-year-old Yana, last name withheld, Center, looks for a bus after walking from the Panhandle to attend the San Francisco Summer Resource Fair at Golden Gate Park in San Francisco, California, Saturday, February 11, 2023. The 8th grader, who fled her home country Ukraine with her mother due to the ongoing Russian invasion, is having a difficult time at school after she was bullied and had her phone stolen, making her want to return to Ukraine to reunite with her friends and father. Believing in the Bible makes you as a Christian, but reading and understanding the Bible from first to the last page makes you an atheist. Strongly disagree. Sophia. I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man. She must be silent. 1 Timothy 2:12. Please be silent, Sophia. Eating meat didn't really happen until white people spread around the world during colonial times. Diabetic groom-to-be dies after taking cheaper insulin to pay for wedding. Cost of insulin pence. Norway, $0. Scotland, $0. Thailand, $5. Australia, $28. Mexico, $35. Taiwan, $40. Greece, $51. Italy, $61. Canada, $70. Germany, $73. United States, $700. Woman in coma gives birth and now police want DNA from male workers at healthcare facility. I don't think DNA tests should be done. Let's receive it as a miracle, like we have the Virgin Mary's birth. Or is man too intelligent to ever believe in something so extraordinary that new life somehow produced itself while this woman was in a coma? Perhaps she had a dream of having a Shrekshal encounter with her husband, that her body thought it real enough to produce a pregnancy, or perhaps if you go into McDonald's and say Uber Eats, they give you free food. So you're just stealing people's order. I created a DoorDash account just to steal people orders. I never did one delivery. Took them 2 months to stop me. One thing I will never understand about adulthood is how I'm supposed to make appointments if I work full time and every place closes at 6 p.m. Wanting to check if the sculpture was a balloon, a rather curious art collector tapped a $42,000 Jeff Koons dog sculpture and smashed the pricey porcelain sculpture into 100 pieces. In case anyone was wondering just how insane Republicans are, in the state of Tennessee, they are trying to ban a book about seahorses, claiming it normalizes gender fluidity and the idea that males can get pregnant. This is where we are, folks. Teens, what do you think Jesus' favorite gun would be? A male gun. Not funny. Consider yourself blocked. Would you trade it for a riding mower? You can pick it up in Liege City. Hello. If I understand correctly, you would like to trade a riding mower for a $19,000 car, and we will have to come pick up the mower? Yes. Is it made of gold? No, it's red. Why do I need an AR-15? Because someday the government may tell me I'm not allowed to put my sick son on a plane and fly him to Italy for treatment. And believe me when I tell you I will be putting him on that plane. I need an AR-15 in case I need to hijack a plane to fly my son to a country with socialized healthcare, is currently my favorite take on gun ownership. This Brazilian girl is a big fan of K-pop and all Korean culture, so her father, without understanding much, wanted to customize his party with the most famous Korean character he found. Iranian 11-year-old girl receives highest Mensa IQ score, surpassing Einstein and Hawking. Is she intelligent enough to know the gender differences, or has that been twisted? Sorry, but IQ tests isn't a standard for real life skills. Hawkins may have had an awesome IQ, but he couldn't wipe his own ass. Actually take the tech away, and he was a dribbling mess. Featured comment. Turkey PWA. Sign. No children allowed in pond. Me. What the duck happened here?